Good morning, everyone, and what a beautiful Tuesday morning it is. We are going to be playing some FTL today. I'm going to use the Tetragon. I've done a few practice runs here, and this has been the most successful of the ships I've used, so I'm going to try doing a video of this. We'll call it SS Rincewind. Beautiful. So, I find this ship, I like it for a few reasons. First, we start off with a Lonnius crew member, who always starts off as the captain, which drives me nuts. But it also comes with the clone bay, as well as a hacking unit, which makes for some interesting gameplay. But we'll try to do a quick run here on easy, and it is, 9 in the morning, so I do have a coffee, and I beg you to forgive me, but I will be sipping it throughout this Let's Play. But let's go. So first off, Distress Beacon. Let's hit that. We'll hail them for assistance. Try to shield the 11 scrap. And I am going to be following a new format. I've had a few requests to do full runs, not just by sector. And if I do feel the need to break it up, people would prefer to have it broken up through like every hour or so, which is consistent with the other playthroughs I see. So that's how we're going to do it going forward. Probably split it up every hour, depending on how super long it is. Oh, that was a lucky shot. Actually, I'm going to get Weapons Guy to go down there. Oh, hells to the dirt. And we're going to switch our Lonnius crew member up into the weapons room. And then Nathan, you're our captain, and Ferris, you're the weapons guy. FTL's been delayed. There we go, as well. There we go, a nice quick fight. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 21 scrap. Oh yeah, and the civilian ship didn't run away, so 2 fuel, 1 drone, 14 scrap. Oh no, that was quite a... we can risk it. Not great. We took 2 damage, but got 11 scrap. You know, could have been worse, could have been better. Our little binary star system, nothing entertaining there. Offer my services. Not properly equipped. Well then, I won't help you. Here we go, we'll keep grinding towards the exit. Not going to visit the store, which is taking quite a lot of willpower. But I do want to get the 2nd level of shields, as well as some engine power, sooner rather than later. This is going to be an interesting fight. Let's see, I might try to get some system repair drones. I just find they're so useful for the most part. We're taking a bit of a beating here. But the beam drone's back online, their shields are out. There, that's all we had to do. 24 scrap, and the station was either abandoned or stripped clean. Nothing useful there. We'll get Ferris to repair hacking. Just in case we need it, I probably won't use it for a little bit. Just because it consumes a drone part. I'd rather not use too many drones. Does anyone choose that draw straws option? Like, I can't see there being any benefit to losing a crew member. And I am actually going to throw the beam drone out just because he has a missile launcher. And I'd like this fight to be over sooner rather than later. And lucky shot, our beam drone took out the bridge right as they were getting ready to charge their FTL. And we will liberate Yvonne C. And Yvonne, we're going to put you right into shields. Unless... yeah, you're useless right into shields. If we hit that distress beacon, now we probably wouldn't make it to the exit. So we'll bounce off this one. Some free scrap and junk. And a rebel ship. And now, if you're curious, I didn't really explain why I moved the Lonnies to weapons. I like having Lonnies being more mobile than the other people, and I don't like moving the pilot from the bridge if I can avoid it. So 9 out of 10 times will swap them right off the bat. Just so they can... I find them particularly useful, especially mixed with the clone bay, to get rid of intruders, because sometimes there will be rooms. No, I won't accept surrender. Occasionally there will be rooms that you can't directly open through the airlocks, just because it may go through rooms that you need to be manned. A little bit more scrap, took a bit of a hit on the fuel, but we're not hurting for fuel. And we'll repair 5 damage. Go to the next sector. And I didn't look too closely there, but we'll avoid nebulas, I think. Taking a look. This system, it looks like we'll probably just go up and around. That looks to be the easiest. Seems to be a good deal for fuel. And now actually let's upgrade the ship before we forget. So 1 extra level of shields, that should make us pretty much invincible versus anything we're going to come across. At least for the next couple sectors. And I'm going to throw out a beam drone just because I can. Last thing I need is them getting away. And we honestly don't have a lot of offensive power right now. So Ferris, you fix the oxygen. Beam drone, do something useful. Well, I guess that was relatively useful. Did take a direct hit to the shields. Empty room. Yeah, they can try to power up the FTL, but their engines are damaged and the bridge is out. Haha. There we go. 33 scrap, not bad. We will repair these systems before running off into battle. And actually, I'm not too worried about going in with weapons unmanned and hacking being repaired. Again, hailed by a rebel ship. We'll do the same basic strategy we did before. I was just about to move him out of hacking, but guess you're staying there, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna need to get engines up for sure. Get out of there. So much for my being invincible theory. Come on, beam drone. We do need a weapon sooner rather than later. Just because even on these one level ones, or one shield level ships, we need both to hit, or else we're just taking out their shields. And the drone, where we don't directly control it, nope, I don't accept surrender from you dirty rebels. But I probably should have. Oh well. Let's close all the doors. Let some oxygen back in. Have you go back and rep the engines. And we'll save our crew positions. So yeah, we really do need a weapon. I'd like to find one. I've had a bit of luck finding half-decent weapons, but I don't want to rely on that. So we probably will stop by a store, next store we see, and try to buy a weapon. Just because, as you can see there, on its own, dual lasers isn't great. Our engines are up. I'm not going to fix hacking just yet. We'll probably bounce around these systems and grind as much as we can. Of course. Grind as much as we can. Again, beam drone out. We'll try to take out shields first, just so the beam drone can do its thing. Okay, so we're definitely going to come out of this ion pulse better. It's one thing about the beam drones. Sometimes they're really useful, and sometimes they don't do anything. I mean, we're definitely taking a hit. We don't have to really worry too much. I mean, we're going to win this. But a lot of damage was done just because our shields went out. But that's how it goes sometimes. He's repairing shields. You get back into there. We'll power this up. Get back in there, Cap. Everyone back to your stations. We are GTFOing. Come on, beam drone, hit something important. Like that empty room. Or that empty room. Two fuel, 15 scrap. Not bad. I really do hope we find this store. And I'm getting the sinking feeling that it's gonna be... Nope. Not selling any drone parts. It's gonna be the one down below the exit. We just know it. I'd like a drone recovery arm. I feel that drone ships could be potentially terrifying. We'll take out that fire drone. Maybe? Yep, perfect. And the engine's out. So we'll let the drone finish up there. I love it when the fight's over before the FTL drive can charge. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 23 scrap. Not great. I mean, we don't have any use for missiles as of yet. But I guess if a missile launcher was the only weapon I could find, I'd use it. I don't have much luck with them. And they're hacking our oxygen. Okay, but it's not a high enough level to take out proper light. I think the beam drone's going to finish them off. Nope. There. So we get a nice quick fight. 23 scrap. I can still hit the exit from there, so I might as well hit the extra location. We'll probably double back from that beacon, just blow the exit anyway. Of course I'm going to aid the Federation ship. One thing I do like about the Tetragon is it comes with the defense scrambler. And the defense scrambler, essentially causes their defensive drones to not work, which is super duper handy. I'm not happy about how this fight's going, though. Not at all. Well, I think as soon as that's charged, if we get the chance, we are getting out. Oh. Oh, thank God. Okay. Sorry, Federation ship, you're on your own. Good luck. GLHF. No time to search. What did I say? That would be a store. Okay, but that at least means we can wrap. Charge ion could be nice. Flak cannon could be nice too. Gonna go with the flak cannon. And fix up the ship. Of course, we can't use it just yet. But, you know, oh, bugger. And then, of course, because we took so long, and we're not going to get any good scrap out of this, I think weapons is the best bet. You get in there, Ferris. So we will aim at the shields, I guess. I was worried this would happen, but we needed to hit that store. Come on, beam drone. Oh, I suppose we missed. It doesn't matter. I hope that missile misses. 4 effing damage. Oh. The missile launcher, though, is the only one we really have to worry about. Okay, beam drone did get a bit of damage in, though. I'm not even worried about that breach. We can fix that in a moment. Come on, beam drone. Okay, mid bay. I mean, it could have been more useful, but all in all, I think we are going to win this fight. It's not going to be fun. Not going to be fun at all. But we may still lose it. Okay. Yep, so we can take this route and not go through a nebula. But we are just going to take a moment here to repair that fight. Was definitely not in our favor. So what do we need to get weapons up? Poor Ferris here spends more time repairing things than he does manning the weapons. Wonder if that feels like a demotion after being the pilot. Oh no, that breach wasn't fixed. Okay. This one's really spread out. You arrive at a populated sector. Quest marker. And it is actually on our way, so let's head over there. Not bad at all. So that'll let us so we can turn the flank cannon on. It does mean we will have to a lot of stores in the system. It does mean we will either have to give up the beam drone. No, not necessarily. So let's. Oh. First time I've ever seen FTL lag. So, search for the ship. Let's grab the stasis chamber. It's an augment? That one there is good for, there's a quest that we can do with it. Let's keep motoring. Boogieing, that's the word I wanted to use. I wanted to say, let's keep boating, and I was like, no, that's not right. bounce off this distress beacon. We'll promise to help. Not bad. Not bad at all. So let's hit this quest. It's where they wanted us to be, and we'll just kind of hit the few beacons around the exit before we leave. Shit. Okay, extra crew member. Don't know what I'm going to do with him, though. I could probably put him... Shields, maybe. I was hoping he'd work in there. I guess we'll just put him indoors. I guess we'll just take the long way around. A personnel road. That has its uses. So we will... It does have its uses. And for Shiggles, we will also open that. Oh, that was a devastating shot by the flak cannon. You know, I've never had much luck with the flak cannon before, but that is a nifty weapon. Nope. Oh. No, I'm not going to accept surrender. I think we can probably just maybe make it to the exit. Shield charge booster. I'm not going to complain about that. Try to smother the fire by opening into the Lonius room. Get back to the entrance. Now that we do have a bit more offensive power, I am feeling much more optimistic about this run. Next one, though, if they do surrender and offer us fuel, I will probably take it without question. I don't like surrendering, but I also don't like dying in space and floating forever, so yeah, we'll do what we can. Might as well. I don't think they're going to surrender, though. I don't think they're going to have time to. This is how I want the fights to go, though. Quick and dirty. I'm definitely am regretting not taking that fuel, though. I really thought we'd be able to make it, but apparently not. Not the end of the world, though, I guess, as long as we can. I don't know if we'll be able to jump out. I guess we'll have to see. Ferris, get in there and save the air breathers. Close all doors, too. One thing I do like about the Vanius, though, is if the oxygen did go out, and for whatever reason we couldn't repair it, because that will happen, oh thank God, you won't lose your entire crew. No, I'm not going. I was going to upgrade our engines right now, but I do want to wait till we jump into the next system, just on the off chance there's a store right there. I'd like to buy some fuel. It's a good deal. Oh. Derp. Getting ahead of myself. So. Store. No. I'm gonna go up the middle. Large cluster stores there. If we don't get fiddlesticks and polywogs. So I want this fight over as quick as humanly possible. Not that I'm particularly worried. I may actually hack their shields. Okay, weapons or engine is out. Throw one there. Flag cannon there. Oh, and we have to wait here too, is the thing. Unless they give us fuel. I kind of wish there was like an option to like make them, or like to demand surrender. Be like, give us fuel and we will leave. And then there's like a chance they'll say yes. Pray for fuel. No fuel. Bastard. Can I not attack him? Fine. Meanie pants. You know what? I need the fuel. Normally I would try to help, but I don't want to run out of fuel again. Huh. Nothing wrong with that. Alright then. So, weapons are just... Go there, we have to double back. But I don't... I mean, we can make it. It's not the end of the world. Nothing amazing, nothing amazing. Sell the burst laser for sure. 2 lasers, 10-second charge time, 12-second. 3, 1 damage. Is there... We'll keep that for now, I guess. Whole reason I came here. And let's try to get to the exit. No, I think we still will be able to grind a little bit up here. Spawn color. You guys are mean. Okay, I'm not... Yeah, you didn't think about, oh man. Hope they don't try to blast me into space. Bam. Oh yeah. Ah, there we go, some fuel. They didn't have, like, a teleporter, so I don't know how he thought he was getting back. To be completely honest, maybe it was always a suicide mission. But I mean, he didn't do a whole lot of damage, so not a particularly good one. No, I think we can hit 2 more beacons before we abscond. Counter the remote hacking. Aha! Let's aim at their weapons. Now that we have the flak cannon, though, we probably don't have to rely on the drone as much. Yeah. Probably need the 80 personnel drone. I was kind of hoping that they'd pick a system that didn't need to be defended. But we can't exactly empty the oxygen out of those 2 rooms right now. Is our captain gonna die? Let's power on the Clone Bay just in case. No? Okay. Bring the beam drone back online and we'll we'll finish this fight. Yeah, we're going to leave the sector with quite a bit of scrap. So, we should be able to do some nice upgrades. I'm thinking shields 3, bunch into engines. That wasn't super helpful. Yeah, trade with them. I need drones much more than I need missiles. We're going to go to Mantis Home. This should be fun. So first things first, let's take a look. No stores immediately visible. Let's do some upgrades. And, best course of action. 2 shields. Maybe... another engine? Now, if we do it that way, we can't bring the beam drone online, so we will have to micromanage that a bit in the event that, we need it. But I'm not super worried. I think, honestly, we are pretty well set up at the moment just to wreak havoc. I mean, they are gonna board us, but they were kind of stupid about it. Just drain the oxygen from the surrounding rooms. That way it doesn't matter where he goes. And in 3 seconds, we're gonna hammer him with more firepower than he's ever had to deal with. This is not a ship that I would want to fight. Our ship. And that's more or less how I judge how I'm doing. This would not be a fun fight. Pod 2. And 43 scrap. Not bad. Distress beacon, we're gonna have to hit it. I don't like it when the beacons are spread out like this. I always have a hard time choosing. We'll send the anti-personnel drone. Only a little collateral damage. But I think I'm going to go up towards the exit and kind of bounce around there. Promise to help. Remotely repair the targeting system. 66 scrap. So, I'm thinking realistically we'll probably upgrade the engines again. More reactor power. Maybe get hacking up a couple levels. High-level hacking is just a nightmare to deal with. Completely disable the weapons for 15 seconds, I think, or something. Maybe even longer. I don't know. In the heat of the battle, I find it's always hard to gauge. Let's throw the flag cannon there. Why not? Intruder in the clone bay. That's potentially risky. especially with intruders on board. Yeah? From who? Wait, who called? Okay, I'll check the message later. Okay. No idea. Okay, so this ship is turning out to be quite a bit of a powerhouse. Yeah, one ion damage to the shield's not bad. Yeah, we don't even need to rely on the drones anymore. If I could get another damage-dealing drone, though, that would be nice. Just because, well, we can take these guys out relatively easily. Rebel flagship's not going to be as fun. Bit of a wasted jump there. Okay. Okay. So, these rebels are looking to make a name for themselves. And I simply don't know who they're messing with, and I need to remember to use the hotkeys more. Okay. First things first, Yvonne, get out of there. I don't know, go man hacking. Any personnel drone. You come online. Oh. Okay. So I guess Yvonne, you fix that. Now. Now that their shields are out, though, let's take out their drone control unit. No, I'm not going to accept their surrender. Oh, that's just an ion drone. Okay, but unfortunately we are going to have to spend some time doing some pretty extensive repairs. A few breaches, but nothing I'm super worried about. No systems were damaged. Which, small miracles. Small miracles. We'll get Yvonne back in here. And once that breach is repaired, we will GTFO. Yeah. Not going to trade one fuel for missiles. Have no use for missiles. Not a lot of fuel. And nothing interesting happening on the gate, it doesn't look like. Oh, go looking for the rebel ship. And no dual lasers will put. And they are going to try and board us. But that was more or less a terrible spot to board us. And their shields are pretty much out. Oh, jeez. Sparkle, you get out of there. Nathan. I'm not going to accept their surrender, just because I don't negotiate with terrorists.